another video. If you don't know me, I'm Dala and welcome. And as you read by the title, today we're going to be following another xiaohongshu or red note makeup tutorial. I am back in my red note era. I've been scrolling on here every single day. Honestly, more than TikTok and Instagram. So that's what inspired me to do this. And I found this creator that does just gorgeous makeup, like gorgeous Chinese makeup looks or Douyin makeup looks. Like her makeup is just stunning and I really like her style, so I'm gonna be following one of her tutorials. Show you her page. This is her page. So go follow her. Go if you want to follow it yourself. Yeah, this is the specific makeup I'm is very my vibe, so that is what we're doing. Yeah, let's just get started. Okay, so the first thing she did was skin prep, but I already did that as we can see. So I'm just going to do the next step after that, which she just basically concealed any redness on her face. So I'm just going to be using this concealer palette from Dazik. I have not done a makeup tutorial in so long, I feel like, so let me know what I should do next. I'm just going to conceal anywhere where I feel like I have just extra redness, especially on my cheeks because of my rosacea. Simple foundation just cannot cover that, unfortunately. I like to blend this in with my fingers to make sure it just really gets in there. All of my concealer on. I'm just gonna spritz my face quickly to keep it all nice and not cakey. Also to kind of keep my face from getting hot because of my rosacea. And today I'm actually going to be using a foundation cushion. This one is from April Skin. I got this when I was in Korea and I used it the other day for like the first time in a while, and I don't know, I feel like it just gave me really good coverage, so I'm gonna be using it today. And I actually need a refill of it, which it came with one, so I'm gonna try to figure out how to put that in. Fresh and clean, and I have mine in shade 19 because apparently in Korea it's like a thing that every single cushion has its shade the same. Like every cushion that is a shade 19 is the same shade in Korea, so I found out that my shade is 19. Yeah, I love this cushion because look at that. Okay, and then she just goes kind of straight into contouring, so I need to powder my face first because she uses a liquid contour, which I do not have. So I'm just going to go ahead and powder my face. And I'm going to just use the Carslan setting powder. And I used the purple one. Then I'm going to just, again, keep spraying my face. Okay, and then for contour, she uses one very similar to these colors that I have. I need to get a new one of this, but this is the I'm Meme Frozen Choco contour palette. And I'm going to kind of just follow the same areas that she contoured, which is this temples here, the sides of the face, the jawline. Then I'm going to use a smaller, more narrow brush here. And then contour my nose. Kind of following up along the sides. The blush she used was like a very muted color, which I don't even think I own a blush in this color. So I'm just going to use this I'm Meme Blossom Tea blended palette, and the most muted one I have is a shade here, so I'm just going to use that. And then she just kind of applied it directly in the center of her face very lightly, like that. Then she also applies the same shade to the very tip of her nose, like that. And then she conceals her face after this step. But I already put on powder. I'm going to have to just substitute it with powder, I guess. Wow, I should have thought about that. Literally get white eyeshadow here. And put it in the same places that she is. So right here. My nose. Chin. Right here. Smile lines. Middle of forehead. Which doesn't really matter much anyways because I have bangs, but I'll still do it. And then I'm going to just spray that again. And then she goes ahead and fills in her brows, which I'm just going to do how I normally do them because I have bangs anyways, it doesn't really matter. With this. There we go, and then now I'm going to assume that we will probably move on to the eyes. I completely missed a step. She re-contoured her nose. Very cool tone contour. I'm going to use this one here. Same thing she did, just right here, right there. There we go. And then she re-puts on blush, and I literally have the exact same brand blush that she has. It's this one, but I don't have the right color. Hers is way more muted than mine, so once again, I'm going to just use the same blush that I used before. I need to get more variety, clearly. She just puts it literally in the same spot, right here. And then I think she gets the same shade of blush and just kind of puts it over her eyelids, like that. Then she gets like a very pale pink color, so I have pretty much that exact one right here in this palette, and it is this palette here. She puts it just basically right here on her eye, like that. This is like already my daily eyeshadow shade anyways. And then she puts it on her bottom, the bottom of her eye as well, or the underside, or whatever you call this part of your eye. Then she gets a shimmer shade, and again, miraculously, I have pretty much the exact same one in the same palette, and it is kind of similar to this shade here. And she just kind of throws it with her finger right in the like center of her eye, like that. So I'm going to use this one here, and she just puts it underneath her eye like this. Okay, wow, okay, and then she gets kind of like a muted shade to draw on the under eye fat. A brown shade, which is interesting to me. It's more kind of this kind of shade, which coincidentally I have in this palette as well. And now I'm going to draw on my under eye fat. So first, she kind of like tight lines her eye, and I'm just gonna use this shade right here for that. Put it in the front of my eye, like that. And then she uses a black gel liner, which I do have. I'm going to use this one. It looks like this on the inside. Okay, and then I'm going to just put it in here, like that, get some on there. She just draws it like straight out, so I'm gonna try my best to do that. I think that's about as far as I'm gonna go because she did not draw hers out far. And she put it going across literally her whole top eyelid, so I'm gonna do that. There we go. That is the eyeliner for both eyes. And then she just throws on some lashes. So I think I have one similar to the style of hers, or somewhat similar. I'm going to use these from Wee Wee Link. This is what they look like. My lash glue is right in front of me. I know it is. I'm not seeing it. Oh, okay, there it is. It was actually under something this time. And I just realized she kind of did her inner corner a little bit, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try to blend that out on the inner corner because hers looks way softer. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to apply the lashes. I'm going to only apply 14s and smaller because her lashes were not large. So 14 and up. Where's what I'm looking for? I know it's right here. Oh, overstimulated. I like to use the 24-hour brow setter to kind of put on my lashes so they are a little bit tougher before I put on these lashes. I don't like to put on actual mascara because then it'll show through. So I just like to put on that and then kind of let it sit there. Okay, there we go. Now there's a good strong foundation. Okay, so there are my lashes on, and now let's move to the next step. So then she basically gets like this shade, or I'm just gonna mix these two together, and then she puts it along her eye right here. Interesting. Okay, then she gets like a pretty dark brown shade, pretty close to this one, and then she just kind of puts it like right here in her eye, like that. I'm gonna just blend mine out a little bit though, and I'm just making my under eye fat just a little bit more visible just because hers is more visible. And then she goes ahead and throws on some double eyelid tape, so I'm going to do that. And then she just applies a little bit of mascara to her bottom lashes. So I'm going to do it very lightly. And then it's a little bit strong, so I'm going to just kind of pick at it to make it less noticeable. Then I'm going to apply just some white powder again, but underneath where my eye fat is, just to clean it up a little. And now she does the lips, and she basically just applies a shadow to her lip, I think using the same color as the blush, so I'm going to do that as well. This keeps happening to me, guys. Blush, right in front of me again. So I'm just gonna get this same shade again, and then just apply it right up here on my lips. Then I'm gonna kind of mattify my lips just a tad because hers are more matted. It's like a very calm pink color. I'm going to use this one from Flower Nose. I'm going to use very little of it. I don't want too much color. And then I'm going to, she uses a clear gloss, but I am lacking a clear gloss right now for some reason, so I'm going to just use this one. And I'm going to put this on very sparingly, but enough to give my lips shine. There we go. I think that looks good. I'm going to spritz my face again. Then I'm going to use my highlight here And I'm going to highlight my nose area like that. Then I'm also going to put that highlight in my inner corner. But then I'm going to kind of mattify other areas of my face with just my powder. Applying more blush on. And then of course I would not forget the most important step, the enlarging lenses. I'm just going to use these ones from Moody. And then now that the contacts are in, one last final spritz. And the makeup is done. This is the finished xiaohongshu or red note makeup tutorial that I followed. I actually really like the way that this turned out. I feel like this is so pretty, just for like an everyday type of look. Yeah, I really like this. So pretty. This is very good for just everyday makeup. It's just very like clean and fresh looking, and I feel like it's perfect for spring or summer, so make sure you guys try it out too. And I'm going to let my bangs down here in a second to do the little outro makeup thing, but thank you guys for watching. If you guys want to see more makeup tutorials like this, make sure you let me know in the comments below, or let me know what kind of makeup I should try next. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!